everybody, welcome back to homerecordingmadeeasy.com, and here on my YouTube channel, and this time out, we're going to take a look at another cool plugin by Kiive Audio. This is in collaboration with our good friends and buddies over at AudioScape Engineering. This is an emulation of the VComp and VComp Plus, which is a very mute compressor, kind of loosely based on the stay level, the famous stay level compressor. We're going to listen to it on a few different sources here, and then I'm going to put the link in the description box so you could go out and check out this plugin for yourself. So full disclosure, Kiive Audio did send me these plugins so I can do this review for you, but I'm not obligated to make a video. There is no exchange of money here. I offered to do these videos because I have the hardware for this unit, and I want to, from AudioScape, and I have a lot of AudioScape gear, and I want to tell you a little bit about that. So full disclosure, it's a sponsored video in that they gave me the plugin, but they didn't pay me. So anyway, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If this is your first time here, I want you to go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com because I have a free mixing course for you. It's right at the top of the homepage. It's $100. It's my gift to you. Just for visiting Home Recording Made Easy. Stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to give you something else for free. So here we are looking at the VComp Plus by AudioScape. It looks absolutely identical to the hardware. I have this hardware unit on my SSL rig over at the Mixing Music Analog channel, and we did do a review on the hardware itself, so you can go check that out if you want to. Click the link in the description box and check out the Mixing Music Analog YouTube channel. I have two channels. You can go check that out. So this looks exactly like it. Let's walk through the plugin, and then we're going to listen to it on some vocals, listen to it on some bass, and maybe listen to it on some piano, because that's typically where I would use this hardware unit. And I'll tell you if I think it sounds like the hardware or not. So here we go. So if we start at the top here, we have the AudioScape Engineering logo here. Here's the version. It's registered. You can check for updates there. We have some presets here. We have an in and an output that are linked together if you want to adjust the trim level going in. We have a mix knob here, which is kind of cool. We also have an oversampling thing here. We'll turn that on, say 8 times oversampling. The oversampling is going to take more CPU usage on the computer, but it gives you a little bit more of a realistic sound. Actually, I'm going to put it on 16. And you'll have less chances of aliasing and things like that. One thing that we have here on the hardware, on the plugin that we don't have on the hardware is we have a total harmonic distortion control here that'll allow us to add some more saturation stuff. You don't get that on the hardware. That's pretty cool. And then we have a sidechain filter as well that you don't have on the hardware. So that's always pretty cool. And then let's see here. We have a fixed attack, a variable attack, which all depends on the mode button here, which we'll talk about here. Auto, I'm not sure what auto does. Is that auto makeup gain? I believe that is. I believe if we turn that off, yes, it will link the input and the output dials, which we'll talk about in a second, so you can level match the plugin, which is really cool. If we take a look at the front unit here, we have our input here and our output, which are linked together with that auto on here. We have a drive and a stock knob here. So the drive circuit, there's two different versions of this plugin, which we're going to talk about when we get to the styles section over here on the right-hand side. The difference is mainly is that the VComp Plus, AudioScape makes two versions of the hardware, a VComp and a VComp Plus. The VComp Plus adds this extra drive tube drive circuit here to give you some extra crunch if you want that. We also have our mode button here. We have an off mode, which means that the attack time will be completely turned off. The compression will be, and that you can still run the audio through the plugin to get the juiciness of the transformers and the tubes. We have single, double, and triple mode, and basically all that does is it just really adjust under the hood, if you will, the attack times here. So single is going to be the slowest kind of attack, the least amount of compression or clamping down. Double is going to be more in the middle. Triple is going to be the fastest. Okay. Then we have our recovery time here. It's slow through fast. I believe we have 9 different settings, and they're all kind of stepped, just like the hardware. It's all completely stepped, which is kind of cool. We have our big VU meter here in the center, our power button here that we could turn on and off, our output. And then again, we have our style here. Modern is what we're on now. If we go to vintage, what you'll see is that we lose the drive circuit. So that's really the difference between the two. So they make two different hardware units. They make two different versions of the plugin. I don't know if there's any other internal things that are wildly different between the hardware units. I don't think there is. And I'm sure the plugin is true to fashion. And then if we come up here, we also have this little cog wheel where we can adjust the size of the GUI. Right now it's at 75%. But you can blow it up a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on the size of your screen. So that's it. So we're going to start on the modern. This is the one I have, the VComp Plus. I don't have the regular VComp. So we're going to listen to this on some vocals first. I put this on a lead vocal track. Now this song here is by our good friend and artist, country artist, Lori Kole. The name of the song is Bare Feet and Butterflies. This song is not mixed. There's no other plugins anywhere on the session. I basically just threw the raw files in, did a quick little balance and some panning, no EQ, no nothing, just so you can really hear what the compressor's doing. And then I put it down to a busing system, and that's really it. So let's just take a quick little listen to the whole thing, and then we'll turn on the VComp here, and we'll try to solo up her vocal and see what it sounds like on vocal. So here's a little snippet of Bare Feet and Butterflies by Lori Kole. Click the link in the description box and check her out. Here we go. Okay, so there's Lori Kole, Bare Feet and Butterflies. There's the chorus. So we're going to solo up her vocal. Let's check out this VComp. Let's see what we're going to do here. We'll start with kind of a fast release, slower attack, and let's just see what it does. Now, a stay level, very mute compressor. What I could tell you right off the bat about the hardware, it's a very thick, lush bottom end, very creamy, very warm sounding. That's the beauty of this style of compressor. Let's see how it sounds on her voice. Here we go.
It's down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world.
Okay, let me get a little bit more. Let me get a little bit more trim here, just to jack up the input a little bit.
I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass. A lot of things are gone in my past. Truth is deep down inside. I'm still all about bare feet and butterflies.
And we'll let it loop around again.
I'll throw my all. It's down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world. I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass. A lot of things are gone in my past. Truth is deep down inside. I'm still all about bare feet and butterflies.
Okay, so I'm going to unlink the auto here to get a little bit more output so we can level match the plugin a little better.
It's down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world. I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass. A lot of things are gone in my past. Truth is deep down inside.
So it has that real thick thing, that real warmth, that real tube warm, thick kind of, low mid thing that I really love about this for vocals, which really sounds great. And we're compressing about 10 dB. And we're on the stock circuit here. We don't have the drive enabled yet. Well, let's just enable the drive here. We're doing a fast release here. Let's just keep it on the same settings and add the drive and see what that does to it. It's just going to add a little bit of crunch.
It's down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world. I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass.
So it adds a little bit of color, and it also adds a little bit of additional compression, which you could, you would expect. Let's turn down the input a little.
A lot of things are gone in my past. Truth is deep down inside. I'm still all about bare feet and butterflies. It's down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world. I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass. A lot of things are gone in my past. Truth is deep down inside. I'm still all about bare feet and butterflies.
So 15 dB of compression now.
I'll throw is down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world. I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass. A lot of things are gone in my past. Truth is deep down inside. I'm still all about bare feet and butterflies.
So I noticed that the way this responds, you almost got to jack the output all the way up just to get it to level match.
Is down at the end of a
which is not like that on the hardware. So they should do a better job with that. So you should be able to, we're on the fastest kind of attack time now. Keep it in the middle.
Dirt road, I never left 'cause I never really let go.
So compressed, even with the output all the way up, it's still got less volume overall. So it's not easy to level match here. What do we do here on this? We're on auto on. What is that? Okay, that's gonna do that. Let me turn that off. Let me go back. Let's see what happens here on the input side if I jack that up. Turn this down a little.
Is down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl.
Okay, because I got the input all the way up. Let's turn that back. Just go to 0 here. Just trying to get a feel for the plugin. So this is a lot more fiddly than the hardware, I can tell you that.
Girl who's is down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world. I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass. A lot of things are gone in my past. Truth is deep down inside. I'm still all about...
Yeah, so that sounds a little bit better. Almost 10 dB of compression with the drive circuit on. Now, if we just pop it over to the vintage one, all the settings stay the same? They do. Let's just see what the difference is. If I just flip the switch and it'll take out the drive circuit.
Is down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world. I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass. A lot of things are gone in my past.
So you can see the gain structure is really different. It's way different, right? It's louder. I mean, I took off the drive circuit just to keep it stock, just to see what the difference is.
At the end of a dirt road, I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world.
Yeah, that's a little strange. Okay, it is what it is.
I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass. A lot of things are gone in my past. Truth is deep down inside. I'm still all about bare feet and butterflies. Is down at the end of a dirt road. I never left 'cause I never really let go. Still the carefree, innocent girl whose little farm was her whole wide world.
So it's got that thick, creamy thing on both versions of this, but it's similar in sound, and it's going to be, of course. I tend to like this with the drive.
I don't wear hand-me-downs and I don't chew crabgrass. A lot of things are gone in my past.
It sounds good. Does it sound like the hardware? It's got the same flavor. The hardware's got a little bit more depth to it. It's a little bit more rich. And also the hardware reacts a little differently to this. It seems like it's a little more fiddly to me. But it's in the spirit of it. It sounds good. Okay, let's try it on a bass guitar. This is another area where I would use this a lot. I would use this on bass quite a bit. Let's try bass. Okay, let's start with the modern side of it. Let's turn it on. You lose a lot of bottom end with this. Again, that not like the hardware at all. The hardware actually would add more bottom end. This adds a little bit less. Now we are clamping down quite a bit. If I back off the clamp, the mode, that might change it. Drive on. To me, it actually sounds better without it. You lose a lot of the bottom ends, which again, the hardware is not like that at all. So this is on the slowest attack, if you will, which means the most of the transient and the low end should be coming through. We don't have the side chain on, do we? Oh wait, we have the side chain on? No, we have it off. It's at 20 hertz. Okay. So be it. Let's unlink. Fix attack. I'm not sure what the attack is going to be on that. I wouldn't use this on bass at all. This does not, on this element, this does not react like the hardware. It doesn't. Sounds okay, but all the bottom end's gone. Let's turn it off completely and just run it through it. Hear the difference? It's not a volume thing. I don't know what it's doing to the bottom ends. We're not compressing at all now, and you just hear this low end just kind of go away. All right, this has nothing to do with it. It's really strange. Unless this, because the sidechain filter set at 20, but there's nothing below 20 hertz. I mean, there may be a little rumble down there, but 100% mix. What else do we have here? That's it, right? Do they have presets in here too? I think they have presets. Let's see what kind of presets they have. Do they have anything cool? Dirty bass, fat bass DI. Okay, let's see what that does. Okay, the side chain's turned on. Let's turn that off. Let's add some total harmonic distortion. Let's see what that does. Too much. Maybe that's what's causing it. I wouldn't use this on bass. The low end just goes away. Even when you're not compressing, right? We'll turn the compressor, we'll turn it so you're not compressing. That's because we got the output up. There's some compression happening. Yeah, I don't know. On bass, this is weird. Let's go to the other one. oddly enough. So on the vintage one, you don't lose that real low end that you lose it on the modern one, which is weird, right? And it's louder, which doesn't make any sense because I'm not using the drive circuit. Let's try using it. That's strange, man. Yeah, I don't know. I use this on bass all the time on the hardware, and it just doesn't react that way. It doesn't take away the low end. It actually blooms the low end. This one doesn't. I don't know why. Even on single mode, with not a lot of compression. Yeah, that's really strange. Okay, I'm not a fan of it on bass, at least not this particular bass. Let's try piano. Give a little bit more piano. Little loop around again. Yeah, it's really... better. A little more compression, a little drive. I like what it's doing to the piano. I like this. It seems to, I like the way it kind of grabs everything and it doesn't change the tonality all that much, although it blooms a little, which I like. Yeah. A little too much. Yeah, it's got that thing I like about piano. Let's go to the vintage mode. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does. The piano sounds way better to me. That sounds like that sounds like the way the hardware reacts. The bass is the weird one. You know, I want to try one more thing on the bass and then we'll end this video. I think it sounds good on vocals. I think it sounds good on piano. I'm not a fan of it on bass. Let me see if I can get this, it must be something with this side chain. It's gotta be, right? Let's. Even with the side chain, if I turn it up to like 100, 200, that means that everything below 200, the compressor, it's still going to compress, but it's not going to clamp down on those low frequencies as much. Let me put the oversampling on this. Did I not put the oversampling on? Let me do that. Yeah, I don't like it on bass. And it's funny because on hardware, it sounds magical on bass. I'm not a fan of this plugin on the bass, at least not on this bass. But I do like it on the vocals, and I do like it on the piano. It seems to be a little bit more fiddly. Like, I have to fiddle with this a little bit to get it to kind of react right. On the hardware, it's boom, boom, it's done. So this is not reacting just like the hardware, but on the piano and on the vocal, it has a very similar sound. I still feel like the hardware's got more of a 3D thing. If you want to see me, well, if you want to see me compare this to the hardware, we could do a video on that on the Home Recording Made Easy YouTube channel. You guys are not really in the hardware. It's more for my other YouTube channel. Maybe at one point we'll do that just because I'm curious now, because I know the hardware reacts a lot, not a lot, a little differently than this, and it's got more of a depth thing happening. But this still sounds great on vocals, great on piano. It's got that very mute thing. So I think it's a cool plugin, man. It's a cool plugin. Again, I'll leave the links below. You can go check it out. Let me know in the comments what you think. Kiive also has done other AudioScape plugins as well. We did the Golden 58 preamp, which is really cool, and the XL 305 reverb, which is really cool. Both of those I have in hardware, and those plugins were great emulations of the hardware. This one I'm kind of a little bit on. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you use any of these AudioScape plugins by Kiive Audio, or if you have any AudioScape hardware, or if you use any other Kiive Audio plugins. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think and what you guys use as far as the Kiive Audio stuff. They make pretty good plugins. We're going to be doing some more of their plugins in the future. So thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. So as I said at the beginning, go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com, get that free mixing course. You take that free mixing course, and if you want to take one of my other full training courses on my website, and I have everything from beginners to intermediate and advanced and everything in between, got a whole online school, any course, I want to give you a 25% discount. Use the coupon code YouTube25. That will take 25% off any training course on the website. So until the next video where we take a look at some more cool plugins, I've been Dave with homerecordingmadeeasy.com. Thank you so much for watching me, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.